town like a midwinter storm. Rode through the field, so handsome and adored. He was passing every woman in town. I guess he heard there weren't no long rounds. Said all he come for was fun. No, I loved Eileen since we first met, and on her those torches were set. The sides of his eyes were angel-like white, the kind of blues you can see in the night. No holsters, his smile was his gun. Well, if it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd be married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? And who you on the run from? Cotton Eye Joe. I hadn't seen my love for near a week. The same amount I didn't see that sneak. Then a bounty man pulled up, quick as the rain, asking if I knew a man with a peculiar name. Then he told the truth I just couldn't bear. Joe brought disaster wherever.
All right. Welcome. As we will start today. Oh, well, guys, about the lads are setting our Blue Rose campaign. There's our doll. Hey, Molly.
Hi.
I had your song playing too. So, last time, our friends have been made a right mess in the town of Baker's Gap, messing with things old and not to be trifled with. Did a lot of trifling. A lot of things, breaking bonds. Over here, long before people ever even set foot in this place. Their disregard led them in a little bit of mess as they dealt with wolves in their hearts, and even letting go of growth and giving in to regression. Losing a maturity that was fine and pure to corrupted backwardness. And now, running from the law, hiding from the sheriff for breaking out one who attempted a mass murder. They make their way towards the Walker House, a place that even to this day has a sign that says Pleasant Evenings. As you make your way through the woods, sticking far from the road lest you be seen. Anything y'all want to do?
Sally.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey. I couldn't help but notice, like, people are, like, acting kind of rude to me.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. It just seems like all day they've just been treating me like I'm dumb or something.
I don't think people are treating you like you're dumb. I don't know how to say this. Before you jumped in the hole, you seemed a lot nicer.
Oh,
And
well,
now that you came out of the hole, it seems like... Remember how I kept on saying, oh, it's like you're the old you?
yeah.
Yeah, you're like that, where you lost the niceness.
Well, I probably just hurt myself on the way down, so maybe I've been a little out of it.
That's totally what happened. And also, it's kind of weird that when I said shopping mall, and brother, nothing happened anymore.
Yeah. I think... I think maybe, like, by getting rid of the yellow thing, I was able to, like, conquer that. Maybe.
And it
But-
revealed the real you.
Right. Maybe.
Oh, God.
What?
And she smiles. Nothing.
Well, Sally, maybe you could help then, because could you, like, if I start doing something that's what you're calling not nice, could you just, like, tell me?
Sure.
Okay.
I will do that.
Yeah, I just get a weird vibe from everybody else. That's all.
Well, I mean, everybody else also jumped in the hole, so it kind of makes sense that you're all having these weird vibes from each other.
Right. You don't think that, like, the yellow stuff rubbed off on everybody else, do you?
Well, no, but it sounds like whatever happened down there was pretty big. Maybe whatever you did, they also all did to themselves.
Right.
I don't know. Magic can be tricky. I mean, look at me. I'm carrying around a deck of cards with souls in it to give back to Mother.
That's not that weird.
Not for us, but for others, probably.
Well, you shouldn't worry about what other people think.
No,
Just yourself.
I'm trying.
Good.
You know we don't have a key to these handcuffs, right? Because you got
Yeah.
them from the sheriff.
I know. I kind of figured that out after I put them on.
Okay. It's
If you say that part loud enough, Ace will just go, I can open them.
Oh, don't worry about it.
It's fine, Ace. No, we're okay.
Just let me know.
He's so useful. Why didn't we take him to town when we went there?
Lesson learned.
See, Kelly, you really do have good qualities because you meet people like Ace. And you make friends with them. So, obviously, there's something good about you.
Oh yeah, it was super easy. I just got him to eat all my food.
Is that really how you guys became friends? You just ate
Yeah.
for food?
Well,
yeah,
I
you
didn't want
took
it.
the blame for when I crashed their car.
Well, see, it was liverwurst, and I didn't like it. And in order to get this clue at this diner, we had to eat it. And so I asked him if he wouldn't mind eating it, and he ate the whole thing and asked for seconds.
I'm really glad you didn't ask me that because I would have told you no, I don't eat.
Yeah, no, you weren't there, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of, Are you guys hungry? Because I don't know the last time you guys ate.
No, I'm not hungry. I don't eat.
I am a little.
Oh, you're talking about those three. Oh, yeah. They probably.
Yeah. I was talking about the ones that need food to survive, you know. Imagine.
I've been eating my body over and over and over again, so I'm full.
Where did that voice come from? No. Lynn is back in human form now. I remember.
Yes.
One would think that would put a damper on your appetite. Most
Right.
people cook meat before they eat it.
Kelly will look at Sally and then look at Nayland and say, right. How are you feeling, Nayland?
Tired.
She's really holding back. That's okay.
Asa, just go. Get some energy because you have to help me dig the grave.
Lynn will pull up the hood of Sally's cloak that she gave her because Lyd is butt naked, and so she'll tighten her cloak, and she'll drop Pace to be next to Ace.
Okay. So, drop and paste. Anything else?
You did very well, Kelly.
Oh, so had a joke. I so had a joke. It was so good.
All right. And then taking next 3 hours walking through the woods. Everyone give me might defense.
Oh,
No. All right. Let's see here.
14. I got nothing to attribute to it.
is this for because I have that endurance feature, which means that I can do physical actions double the amount of time that would make other people tired. For example, marching double the amount of time, or
Not quite endurance. This is more like because of the dangers, just kind of getting falling down.
I see. Got it. Okay,
A 6.
a 5.
7.
Well, I got it too.
No,
Sorry, Kelly.
take that back.
God damn it, Sally.
Amazing. All right, so walking over towards the Walker place, your feet slip as a ravine seems to just be there. Hard to see in the dark, black, even with the various lights, because the trees and the brambles seem to hide all things as you all fall about 60 feet down.
Oh,
Banging your head, scraping, bleeding. 8 might points, please.
oh,
I'm impaired.
me too.
Same.
I think everybody should be.
Yep.
Mm.
And you get down. And there, as you feel around, trying to find your bearings, something metal comes into your palms. You grab. It's almost hooked. almost a upside down L shape, it seems, for a second. Then you feel worn ties connecting to other metal. You realize you are standing upon old railroad tracks. From when, who knows? You hear a voice. Come to my domain, yes?
Not
No,
you again.
we fell into your domain.
Indeed. Well, what they say, luck happens to everyone.
Yeah, except us, apparently.
You hear the clearing of a throat. Spirits long trapped. I offer freedom. Should you add these 5 to your number, yes? Then there is a moan that comes forth. Almost looks like little lamps light up from the darkness forward. You can see jerking bodies, orange glow from their eye sockets, rotted teeth, all displaying bodies bent and curved in odd directions, some crushed. Freedom. Yes. Ever onward, ever forward, they say. And they begin to chant, ever onward, ever forward. Everyone can give me an initiative challenge.
Oh, well, it's nice knowing you all.
17.
16.
19. I don't know what I do with impaired on that.
What's it say?
+1.
Plus,
+1 effort per level.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
18.
Oh, well, I did get a natural 20, but since I'm impaired, there are no major effects, right?
Right.
Son of a gun.
Oh, that is the problems. So, here we go. So then I think all you rolled so high, you all get to go first.
Can you
I don't
describe
think
a
we-
little bit? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So I was just say I don't think we fight. I think we use the railroad tracks to climb out of here. If we stick them into the dirt, we could use the ties to start making a ladder.
That would take quite a while. So, because you have to like dig them out and get them off of the deal and put them up, and
Okay,
you
they're just
would
not
hope
loose.
you'd have
Okay.
enough. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Can you describe more what we're seeing? Are there ghosts that we see, or just little wisps of light, or
So you're seeing what look like physical bodies. Some
Oh.
bled, some mouths open, limbs crushed, with glowing orange eyes. Some teeth rotted and sharp. And just moving wrongly as they are lumbering forward.
maybe we could outrun them?
We're in a ravine. It's 60 feet down. Where do we run?
We offer a deal.
Only
Oh
thing
God!
How big? How like wide of an area is this like in front of us? Are they-
You probably a good like 15 feet wide. And then like as far as long, you're not sure. It seems to go up steep, like some of the section. Most of it is like caved in and come over over the passage of time. Whenever this was, you just kind of fell through an opening.
Out of curiosity, if I tried to use because we can use D&D spells, if I tried to use fear, how many of them would I be able to hit with that?
What is the area?
30-foot cone.
30-foot cone. Okay. So yeah, that would be within a short range of yourself. So you might get a good bunch of them, depending.
Try to do that.
Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and do your fear. Let me just check something.
I will then use my friendly advice to assist Ace, and you will, as Sally starts telling you about how she gets into her dark form and starts feeling that intimidation and is able to scare people. She refers that to you, so then you now have pretty much an asset for your next action.
Cool. They'll use 2 effort as well. Plus, I do have use magic.
Nice. Okay, so that's. And you said, Josh, you gave an easement?
Yes.
Okay. So that's down 4. Roll your dice.
15. Or said, oh, nope, that's a 15.
15. So. Goes out, and the creatures stop. Gazing at Ace. They tremble and almost break their gaze, their eyes becoming soft. The movement's unrigid, smooth. You see children begin to cry, adults go to comfort them as they all back, terrified of what is before them, almost bringing back some semblance of what they were, for whatever befell them happened in this moment of terror at Ace. What would you like to do?
Okay, bye. Parado's going to limp her way. It's like, I'm not dealing with this jackass. Where did Peridot learn such language? Well, you see.
So you're trying to like climb up the ravine?
No, Peridot's going to be going because I'm envisioning that it's this. There's on one side of us is a long ravine, the other side is either flat or who knows, and there's railroad and foliage going both ways. So she's just going to start heading away from the zombies. I'm just gonna call them zombies that are coming towards us from the other direction. So she's gonna be following the train tracks the other way.
Okay. All right. So you're going to move a short distance away. And as you stop, you can see what looks like a tunnel or cave. It's hard to tell from all this where the tracks lead into. Everybody else?
I have an idea. Does anybody else hear that?
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
Yep, that was Molly. Whatever you were doing, Molly. There was a consistent tapping sound.
I wasn't doing anything.
It sounded like
That was
Mike
your mic.
back to me. Yeah.
It did sound like something, a mic, potentially, yeah.
Because I was hearing it too.
Oh, weird. Because I muted you and it went away. Maybe it was the software. All right. Anyway, what's
Kelly-
next?
What was your idea? What's your deal you want to make? Don't make it. Just say it out loud to us.
My God, Nayland. Well, I mean, this might have changed some things. I was just worried about, these things were going to kill us because we're all badly injured. But maybe now we can do what Sally wanted and start trying to make a ladder out of here.
Peridot found somewhere to hide. If we run, maybe we can regroup.
Run? Can anyone run?
How long can you keep them afraid, Ace?
About a minute.
If we
Maybe
run,
I got an idea. I can buy us some time. I have this uncanny ability to talk without saying anything. It's called fast
Is that
talk.
different from when you're normally talking?
She narrows her eyes. Anyway, it might buy a little time.
Also, we're dying here. Can we do this later? He's
yeah,
back in
can
Malin.
you forget Sally puts the handcuffs. If you
Oh,
stay
yeah.
here, I'm stay here. So I think our best idea is,
Run.
yeah, Peridot,
Okay.
lead the way.
All right. Is that what we're doing?
Think so.
Sure.
Do they have to see Ace to be scared?
I believe they have to move away from the target.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And technically, I think you guys walked through them to get to where you're going, so I think they're gonna run towards you guys.
No, you guys are good.
Because I can't move on my turn, right? Because I did this.
Correct. Yeah, so they have to keep running away, more or less. Then once they do not have sight of you, there's a chance that they will break out of it and then come. So this could give you all effectively a head start if you don't take too long. Probably maybe 10 or 20 seconds ahead of them.
I could follow them to give you guys a bit more time.
We're not leaving you, Ace.
Just an option.
Is there something that now that they're moving away, is there like the same way that we fell? Could Lynn attempt to try and cause a blockage in the ravine between us and the? Can I like try and cause like an avalanche or something?
Yeah, how would you? Your easiest way might be like within the mouth of the tunnel. All of you would be just about to enter,
Okay.
and you just tell me what you want to do.
All right. Well, I suppose I will wait. Maybe I can. Let's see. Wait, no, I don't have that feature anymore. Son of a gun. All right. I suppose I'm just moving on my turn.
Okay. Well, we can break it a little bit because you guys have a few seconds here. So you tell me if you want to get in, and then if you all want to try to collapse this thing.
Yes.
All right. You gotta tell me the action that's being taken.
Well, I was thinking of like seeing if like there was like maybe roots or branches that I could yank on from the inside of the wall that we had fallen down to cause the surrounding earth to fall. But if we're now in the cave, is there like does it seem like that would still work to cover the mouth of the cave, or am I more looking at the cave?
Yeah, that can potentially work if
Okay.
you want.
I would like to pull on roots or vines or whatever.
Yeah, this would be a
Dislodge.
might. This would be a might challenge.
Okay. I have no points in that, so we're rolling straight. I rolled a 10.
Okay, so it's in here. As you pull, the roots are stuck. A little bit of dirt flows, but nothing that would stop this horde of undead.
Sally, what if we used our handcuff to pull on it with our weight?
I was totally suggesting that you should do it because you're better. And you could do it because you're the leader. And I was going to friendly advise you.
Oh, okay.
Play to your strength and your ego. And say, you got this. Kelly, you know you could do it. If Lynn failed, that means you succeed.
Well, obviously. Oh, I get it. Okay.
And I'll use my extra weight to help you pull. Because I'll just be dead weight. Huh?
All right. So Kelly will come in behind Lynn and try the same thing.
Okay, using the handcuffs here.
Interesting question. I genuinely don't know. I assume you know what? Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I thought that's what you said.
Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just going to go with it. Let's do it.
Okay.
And Sally's lowering it by 1 by giving her an asset.
All right. And is this a balance maneuver?
No.
Oh, well. Here we go. Well, it's better than Nayland. It's an 11.
All right. Well, with all the help, the roots begin to crack and the stone comes in, sealing you guys inside. Unless this leads to an exit, but who knows?
I loosened it.
You know what? You were nicer when you were an elf.
I'm still an elf.
Oh, this isn't your dog form?
No. I'm
She's
out of
saying
it.
that in character.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Parado's going to turn around and be like,
Miraculous, bitch. She was trying to say.
Parado writes this down for future use.
Also, I'm assuming it's pitch black in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pitch black.
Me and Kelly can't see.
No, that she
I
doesn't
can't
care.
see either.
She was holding on
That
to
away.
that one. All right.
I also
so,
can't see. I don't
Can
know
anyone
else
see?
to see.
Let's see if it has any source of light on me. Hold on.
I have a source of light. Is it my turn yet? Can I make light?
Yeah, we're kind of out of the initiative at this point. Yeah.
Okay. I will spend an intellect point to pick up a rock and foxfire it.
I will just use Hocus Pocus as a cantrip.
Boom! Light rock.
So there are also 4 torch-sized spectral glowing orbs now in the room.
Yes. All right, so lighting here. You can see where you stand, you can still see broken track. This tunnel goes long past where your light ends. And just out of the corner of your eye, you can see something like a small creature. It looks like it might be on all fours, but you can't make out any features, even though it stands in the light, as if something on it absorbs the light as it touches it. It's almost like it's an area of a place where the light will not go, as it moves misshapen, the joints bending backwards.
Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place.
As the lights come up, you can see Lynn's eyes are like so dilated. And I would like to make this creature my quarry, which means I will be trained in all tasks involving following, understanding with, or fighting that creature.
Okay.
Sally, kind of being used to things in the dark, is going to try to speak to the creature. And it's fine. Going, can you assist us? We're lost. We need help.
It kind of turns its head, and as it does, you can see pure white, like eyes staring back. And they look at you and hop towards you, and then turn and hop 3 paces away. Turn back, hop 1 towards you, then turn around and hop 3 paces away.
Sally starts doing the same thing and makes Kelly do it because her hands.
What are you doing?
Just do what the thing does. Hop
What
once
thing?
this way, hop 3 that way. Once this
Okay.
way, 3 that way.
Oh, it's like a dance routine.
I don't. Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Do I get the
I'm very bad at
feeling.
insight, so
Are we doing a turn order, or can I ask a question?
Yeah, we're not in turn order right now. We'll just
Do I feel like this is I guess I want to get a sense of, do I feel that this is a bait maneuver, like an anglerfish dangling its little light, trying to like make you interested, and then it's gonna eat you?
intellect challenge.
Okay. I'll do 1 effort. Oh, I can't. It costs 2. I'll still do it.
All right. And then this is related to your quarry, so that's an easement, right?
Yes. And I also have. Never mind. Oh, wait, no. I am also trained in creature lore, which is I'm trained in the lore of flesh-eating non-humanoid creatures. I don't know if this falls into that category.
Flesh eating, like they have to both eat flesh and be non-humanoid?
I don't know. I that's just what it says. It's
Or is
here.
there a comma, or is I need to know the punctuation.
Yes, it's a comma. It says you're trained in the lore of flesh-eating, non-humanoid creatures, M dash, recognizing them, knowing their weaknesses, and knowing their habits and behaviors.
Okay. Okay, so all right. Go ahead. I'd say actually with what you already have, you look at this. Your suspicions confirmed a sense of chill running up in your arms. Gives you the sense of this thing trying to lure people
Got it.
away. And the only thing is you just keep looking is this everything about this thing is just wrong. And this wrongness just sort of keeps pulling. And at the same time, your eyes dart up and you can see many pairs of eyes of white looking back at you.
Oh, God.
As it is luring Liz and Kelly deeper still.
Guys, stop. Stop.
1 hop this way, 3 hop that. What?
Look up.
Do I want to?
Okay, don't look up.
Kelly looks up.
What do you see?
See those?
Um,
Yeah.
There are like a lot of eyes up there. I don't think this is a safe place.
Aww.
Oh.
Yeah, Mercedes wanted to say hi apparently.
Cute.
I don't think any of these places we've been to have been safe.
Yeah. Maybe we need to get out of here really fast.
Where do we go?
We'll keep going the other way.
Kelly, you caved in the entrance.
The other way. The other way.
Isn't that where it was leading us?
Face.
Oh.
Yeah. I asked where it to take us the way out, and it started leading us that way, where we're going.
Well, I guess we try to negotiate.
I am. Hop, 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 hop. Hop, hop, hop,
Oh,
hop.
hold on. Sally tries to stop you.
What? It hasn't eaten us yet, has it?
I mean, I don't want to die.
It's a trap, Sally. It's baiting you.
What do we do?
We assert ourselves as predators and try to scare them away. It's either that or we get eaten.
How do we do this? I have a shotgun.
That might be helpful. I was thinking more like we make ourselves look bigger than we are by like raising up our arms and we like try to growl.
You think something like that, with that many eyes, is gonna be scared by something growling at it? Okay.
Hey,
I have
the
no
Michelin
idea.
Man.
I don't know what to do.
Do they seem bothered?
Yeah, Ace, what do we do?
I can try to blow up the tunnel we made. Get out of here from the entrance, but then we'll still have the zombies to deal with.
Why don't we ask the railroad man for help?
All he wants is the door.
Well, then we give him the door.
I'm not asking that puffed up. I would say some really bad things right now, but I don't want to wash my mouth out with soap.
There's a couple ideas we could do. If we want to think that way.
I could try seeing if loud sounds spook them.
I'd say Ace, as you look at them more, you call back. Almost, you remember being in the hospital, visiting a man who you were told was your grandfather, though you were way young, never met him before. Something about his lung had grown black. And while the others were waiting for the heartbeat to finally stop, in the nice bright room, there under one of the chairs in the dark, you saw this thing, this wrongness, waiting patiently for him to pass. But continue.
Okay.
Do you share that?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're probably preying on things that they think are about to die. So we have to make ourselves look really healthy. And I think the only way to do that is we're going to have to do my idea. We do a dance routine.
I'm gonna do a recovery roll.
Do you have an action left?
I thought we had all spent them, but at least I had it anyway.
Got it. I didn't think we were. No, then no. Sorry, I didn't think we were doing like initiative stuff.
What do you have for recovery rolls left?
Oh, yes, I have an action. I've only spent my 10 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah. So yeah, you can do it.
Okay. I'm no longer impaired.
nice. do you all say? We just make ourselves look alive.
I say we should have used that moon shard you had while we were under the light in the nighttime and healed up a little before we ran and fell. But yeah, let's give your idea a shot.
Okay. Okay.
I will let you know though that if the dancing's the last thing I do before I die, I will not forgive you.
Kelly is going to try to quickly choreograph a healthy-looking athletic routine to make us look alive and not about to die.
Okay. So for dancing, we'll do a speed challenge.
Okay.
18.
Nice.
Can I use my balance?
Mm-hmm.
I'll give balance for dance.
Trained.
I actually have balance, careful movement, and physical performing arts. So any of those underneath this.
Yes.
I do as well.
Oh yeah, it's a 15. I don't know if it's enough, but I hope so.
I got a 19, and I am trained in all types of physical movement.
Ooh.
Or I'm not trained, I'm sorry, I have an asset to all types of physical movement.
Nice.
So this totally makes sense. I got an 8. But I'm not trained, and I am technically handcuffed. So yeah, this is really hard for Sally.
I am trained and rolled an 18.
Okay. All right. So you all stand there, begin dancing in the dark. The eyes just stare at you, unblinking. What do you want to do?
Okay, I guess it didn't work.
I mean, that was a very good dinner show.
God, that was humiliating.
Humiliating.
So, do we just want to if Ace said his thought when his grandpa was dying, that probably means it's one of those spirits that literally waits around until we die. And if we're in a cave, it's probably going to wait. And Sally kind of motions towards Kelly, Lynn, and Ace. The people that will run out of food and water.
Okay.
So we either need to find a way out of this place and go deeper and hope there's something, or start with Ace's plan and start backtracking and I don't know. Or there's the option of I do carry and possess 27 souls on us right now. There are other entities in this world. We could do a seance to Mother and ask for forgiveness, and maybe she could help us get out of here or get back to our world. We could offer the trickster and the guy that Ace really dislikes, Jack, the souls, and he might be able to help us in a way. Or like Kelly said earlier, we could even offer the railroad man the door.
No, to the last one. No.
I figured that.
Definitely no.
Kelly crosses her arms. You know, Lynn, dancing is not humiliating.
Nope, that was though.
You know what? All you guys suck.
We're about to die. I can speak my mind.
You always speak your mind, Ace.
Fair enough.
I say we do the seance.
Well, to be honest, we're also about to die a lot.
If we injure one of them, do you think they would turn on themselves?
Maybe.
Do we have enough in us to try? I don't want us to expend our resources injuring it, thinking that it's working just to have it see us get weaker. Because we're using everything we have up. We're already pretty tapped, aren't we?
Plus, there's a good chance they'll just retaliate and attack us. But they already have us outnumbered, and we have nowhere to go, so it's a little odd they're not attacking. We might be able to just walk through.
We'll hop through, but yeah.
All right. So you proceeding through or what?
Yeah, I vote going deeper.
That good for everyone?
Yep.
I agree.
Hop once, hop 3. Hop once, hop 3.
I don't think the hopping is helping.
So hopping on through. After 20 or so feet, moving down this tunnel, you can see the shapes above you. Moving quickly. Rock gets loosed and falls down upon you. This will actually be Kelly and Lies, hindered for the handcuff.
God.
Hindered?
Yep.
What's that mean?
Means the difficulty is going up by 1.
Okay.
Class.
What are we
Working.
rolling?
Just those two rolling, yeah.
Oh,
am I
I
rolling?
see.
Yeah, so this would be like speed challenge. Speed defense, actually.
Oh, I think I'm trained in speed defense, aren't I? Let's find out. Yes, I'm trained in speed defense. So does that remove the hindered?
Sure.
I guess this doesn't have anything to do with balance, careful movement,
Not really.
physical arts.
It would be speed defense,
All right.
which you already have.
16.
Okay. So you and Elias quickly push aside whoop, as rocks, good 250 pounds, you think, falls down.
Jesus.
The things scatter.
Okay, so they'll try to kill us indirectly. Also, please let me uncuff you guys.
Well, so far we've had a lot of luck.
I said just sigh.
Alright, well, are you going to continue letting them drop rocks on us or turn back?
All right.
That's up to y'all. I still say a seance isn't such a bad idea.
We just got out of owing people things.
Yeah, but this might repair, Sally's relationship with her mom.
All right.
So what do you want to do?
I have to get an okay from everybody. That's you, and Base and Peridot.
I've been thinking thinking about this a lot, Lies, and, well, I don't like your mom.
Well,
She's-
you did break her bell, so it's your fault. No.
Well,
just
it's
kidding.
not just about that. It's been a lot of things that you've been saying about your mom and how she treats you and stuff, and like she took away your magic,
Yeah, because my
like
friend.
all of it.
Oh,
Well,
I understand and know what you mean, but I don't know how to do it without her.
Sally, Go ahead,
oh,
Bear.
sorry. Well, granted, my mom wasn't really my mom, but she was the only mom I've ever had, and well, even when I did like tricksy things and got in trouble and stuff, and she was mad, and she did a thing called grounding, which now that I think about it is not actually putting you in the ground. It's just that I wasn't able to do lots of fun things, but that's beside the point. She wanted me to come out of it being the best me I could be. That's what she wanted for me, to be who I am and to grow. And well, you can't really do much growing trapped in this, but she never told me things like follow all of my rules, do it my way kind of thing, or I'll take away all your magic, or I know best, you don't know anything. And that's what I feel like your mom's been doing, and I don't think it's right.
Well, you're probably right about a lot of that, but at the same time, if my mom can come help us get out of here, and all I have to do is give her back what we took from her, shouldn't we? Because then we at least don't have to be stuck here and possibly watch 3 of our friends die.
Sally, why don't you try reaching out to that other guy? That man in the hat man.
Because I don't know if that's this world. He can't talk to me on this world. I don't know if we're too far from where we talked.
Do you know unless you try?
How do I try? I don't know how to get a hold of him.
Do you have a name?
Yeah.
Well, that's a start.
Try a seance in his name, or their name. I don't know who we're talking about.
Above table, Sally did tell Kelly and Lynn about that, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. All right, just double checking.
The one time nobody was listening to us, because yes. And that's also, you understand, that's why she's a little worried about our things. Because she doesn't like talking about that stuff.
Sally, what do you think we should do?
I don't know. I mean, I don't even... I could try, but I'm just worried that he can't help us or has something cryptic and we're stuck here still, and it makes Mother mad, and she doesn't want to help us, and then we're even stuck worse.
Well, I mean, just my 2 quarters, but my mom was not the best at all, but I'd still try to save her if I could, or repair what we had. But it's your choice, not mine, and I don't know your past all that well, Sally, and I'm just saying I'm with you, whatever you want to do.
If I reach out to whoever I do, what do we need? What do we want? Do we want a door to leave this place? Is that...
I think we've accomplished everything here, right? Like
Are we
we've
looking just... Wait, that's the thing, is we need you feel like there's things still unaccomplished.
Or as far as you know, the way back is shut. And if there is something that has to be done here, you're not sure if you get back.
Interesting.
Because you'd find the way in the first time when you got here. Or close to that.
Well, maybe they can. I don't know. I guess if we're not looking for a way out, maybe now isn't the right time. We can make that decision when we're under less duress, and then you can be sure of whatever choice you want to make, right? I just don't want you to be under all this pressure, and I do care about you.
What do you all think?
I'm confused about what exactly. We've discussed a lot.
What we're looking for, like, if I reach out to something, what are we asking for it to help us with?
Well, I still want to get to the Walker house, but at this point, I'd rather just live.
I do agree with Ace. The Walker house.
I think if we're trying to get to the Walker house, see, I'm just worried about if we're doing this seance to do it. I feel like that's such an uneven exchange. But maybe there's something else. And also, if you call if you try to contact this other guy, you know your mother's going to be furious. So it's like you'd have to make that decision, and I don't know if now is the right time to make that decision. Not that I know of any better time. I'm just saying maybe we should talk to this railroad guy, not offer him anything, but try to find a way that we can get out of here. And unless there's another entity out here that I'm not thinking of, like Jack.
Well,
I mean,
we
there's...
already decided not to help Jack, so I don't know if he's going to be pretty or all that sympathetic to us.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll just need to make some sort of decision here. And what do we not want to do? Why don't we eliminate those things first? Like 0% chance. Don't ever want to see that happen.
Don't want to give the railroad man the door.
Okay. I think that's fair.
I agree.
Yeah.
like, proud because he doesn't know what he's talking about.
All right. Is that the only hard no?
Sally starts laying out her cards.
What about you, Sally?
She just starts laying out her cards and starts chanting.
Okay. She just sits down next to you because she didn't have much of a choice.
Thank you. It was kind of hard reaching for things with one hand
Yeah.
while you're standing.
Yeah, don't worry. Just move my hand as you need to.
Look, it's your whole body. If you could just come right here. There we go.
I can still uncuff you.
No, it's fine. Like, listen, it's been a while.
At this point, Ace is literally holding the tools from the toolkit he stole.
All right. So, precisely what are we doing?
Sally is going to contact Mother, giving back the souls that we have taken from her, and paying our debt, and only asking to be brought back under her wing, and for her to grant us a passage to the Walker House, either underground or some way.
Put out the cards. As you invoke, Mother. So, do intellect challenge for use magic. And is everyone joining, or what's everyone doing here?
Callie is. Callie will obviously not take Sally's hand, but she offers her other hand to anybody who wants to join.
Ace actually does have familiarity with this kind of stuff, so he would join.
Lynn joins too. She'll sit down next to Ace.
Nice. Okay.
Peridot will be present, but in her head, she is going to be saying some very not nice things about Mother because she doesn't trust her. Zero trust.
That's the natural 20.
Oh no.
Yeah.
God.
But you're impaired too, right?
I know. I'm impaired, so
Uh,
nothing's
but it's
special.
still
So a success, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a success with the group's help.
All right. It's better than a fail, or if it was the other. All right. In that case, you let it go out. As the cards sit there as the things that are just wrong. Watch. And you hear the sound of metal against metal screeching, but slow. Almost like a creaking back and forth. More and more. And you can see both a yellow and green light fall down the track. And approaching, you see the man in the charcoal black suit with both his hands on a lever on one side, pushing down and up to make whatever he's on go, and on the other, a woman with gaunt and tight flesh, dress torn, green halo from her head, hair rippling, almost skeletal face, with two green orbs holding a still baby against her chest, though it seems to move unnaturally, almost suckling, as they approach. And it stops. And she speaks. Daughter. Who once was that prodigal? You and your law-breaking friends summon me. And the railroad man speaks. Indeed, I hope it is worth the trouble or price we may enact. Yes. Speak, lies. Speak now.
Oh man. I didn't realize you two were a couple. Okay, that's besides the point. Congrats, I guess. No, I feel we took something from you when back in the town. So now I have claimed these 27 with my friends to repay the debt that we owe you. And in the railroad's man's head, whose lies can speak to people, there's two above that are not with us, because we did not mention bringing them, that you didn't say fell in the ravine, that you may have if you take them before they get to the walkers. They were yours in the first place, were they not?
And you hear back the sound of hammers and whistles and steam. What is taken must be returned, not hunted. We must personally return them. But said the mother, They share a glance. And she speaks. Lies, honey. You may have taken these, but you've caused far more damage than all of that. There needs to be restitution. You understand.
Do you trust your daughter?
Of course I do.
Trust I am always in line with your wishes, Mother.
Well, it's not the point, hon. Things got to be put back. So, for what you have taken, you're going to have to give us Sally, honey.
Counter offer.
They're silent.
Lies and Kelly Lies and Sally are not that different. If you want her to sacrifice something, I'm what she cares about. Tell her to give you me.
She turns. An eternal child. Always stuck. That could be useful. In addition to the return of the souls. Looks back at the railroad man. Yes. Hop on and come with us.
Fat fucking chance.
She offered.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lynn turns to Kelly. Fat fucking chance.
It's Lies' decision.
Lies. Say something.
Kelly, you wouldn't. Why would you do that?
To let you know what you want.
I don't want you to go.
Well, you either want to please your mother or you want me. It's a chance to figure out who you are. Ace, you might want to undo this handcuff now.
Meh, you can't make me.
Is the dog crying?
It's Molly whimpering on the side.
It is my dog crying, but yes.
Oh man. Okay. Okay.
I do want to be clear. If Kelly would do this, Kelly is gone.
I know, that's why
Like
Sally
the
is going to do
characters at
something,
NPC.
or really do something that nobody expects. At this moment, Sally gets a wicked smile across her face because no deal's been struck. She swipes up all her cards and kind of throws a smile at her mom and goes, I'm sorry. You were never my mother. And then she puts down the cards and goes, Matt, if you really are there, I'm giving you the power that you need. Get us out of here.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And she looks to Lynn, I think at that moment, is like, I hope to God you were right, because I just threw it to the wall.
Right.
Kelly, with her free hand, will just like take hold of Sally and just like embrace her and just give her like a movie cinematic kiss.
As Mother fades away, Ace just flips her off. A chuckle.
Oh, Mother has not faded away.
Then that has not happened yet.
They are both very physically here.
Smart enough to wait for the point where the fading has started. This is not his first time around.
That's so funny.
Peridot's having that that cinematic "I was a fool for doubting you" lies moment, just visually, just like gasp.
Lynn is dissociating from this clown show.
Ace is
All
laughing at
right.
Mother, but he's laughing at the absurdity of the situation.
All right. Let's do this. We can go ahead and go on our break, and we will come on back.
Oh God, we don't know if that answers.
Ah!
All right. So, we come on back and so you shout out here. And I would say then lies.
Yeah.
Here.
Sorry.
All right, lies. You want to help him? Sounds fair enough. But you got to make this interesting.
What are you thinking, big boy?
Well, they both. Mother wants hers, and the man will chase you, especially from what you already have given him. Gonna have to find a way in which they're appeased.
So you want me to find a way to appease them, but not give them what they want?
Well, more or less. I guess we could get them to accept a favor from y'all to be done.
Okay. I will definitely try this.
Goes, well, if that's what you want. And then there's a pause as they go. Smuggles, I don't know who you're talking to, dear. But tell you what, you give me those souls so I can give them to my friend here. And then you just owe me a Mother's Day gift sometime when I ask.
And you? Wise motions to the man.
I guess I get what I need. I accept what has already been given as recompense, I suppose. Yes? It's good business.
And Gladys looks to the group, smiles, and goes, "What's worse to Mother's Day gift can be, right, guys?" And then you'll see her her hand raises above the cards as they were all pouring together, and energy starts coming out. And you see the 27 souls, and she kind of just passes them off into Mother's hand, almost like little pieces of pearls or marbles.
They go to Mother, they go to the railroad man. And small lights begin appearing in the tunnel. The souls give a little bit of a scream, and then a louder scream as they are turned and forced and made into a track of souls heading out from this place and through. And he steps upon them and they scream in pain. So do nicely to ferry the new packages. Yes. Upward and onward, they say. Him and Mother, with their cart, vanish away. At the sight, the wrongness bows their heads and shivers, frightened of what they have seen, moves away from the screaming tracks of tortured souls. And thusly at your ease you may safely walk a path and find yourselves about half a mile away from the Walker house. What would you like to do?
Time of day?
Night.
Now that well, I guess this is the way to the Walkers, so maybe we'll have a place to stay tonight.
We should still be careful. The sheriff might still be around.
Sorry, are you guys all okay?
We can talk about this at the Walkers. Right now, let's just try to get to safety. And let's have that conversation there. If that's cool.
None of this is cool, Kelly. Malin stomps off.
I meant getting to safety. Oh my god. How do you feel, Sally?
I don't know.
Okay, well, just stick with me. We're handcuffed anyway, so no running off.
I don't think I'm going anywhere.
I'll just keep on going.
You weren't actually going to sacrifice yourself, were you?
Of course I was.
That would have been dumb. I think she
No.
storms off after Layla.
You storm off.
You. Yeah. Do we arrive?
Yeah. So you come up and there is a pause as you can feel the energy from the wards of this place hum at your approach until You see Marcy Walker look out. Huh. Well, if it ain't what the cat finally dragged up and threw up, and y'all are just pieces of crap, ain't you?
Basically,
Yeah.
I just want the body I dropped off.
We need a place to stay tonight.
Look, fine, get your hinds in here. As the thrumming subsides.
Thank you. We've been through a lot tonight. Would it be incredibly rude if we asked for something to eat and just a room, and maybe we can all talk in the morning?
All right, Anna. All right.
Thank you.
Here's some cold beans.
That'll do. She'll take those and move with, if Sally is not standing still, move with Sally to the stairs.
I'm going with you.
Ace is just gonna go and look for. I can't remember what the creatures are called, but like the fish cat like things. He's gonna go look for the corpse he left here.
Remind me of this corpse.
Remember, we drugged one and then ended up tying it up, and then we found it flayed
It came out of the river.
when they came out of the river.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Or the
And-
reservoir, I mean, yeah.
Yes, yeah, you can find it. Yeah.
Yeah, he just wanted to get it because he said he wanted to bury it after like the whole, like, because like there's like claim to the body, but now he just doesn't care anymore. He just wants to do it. So he's just gonna.
Lynn will come with you.
Have you gotten changed into regular clothes yet?
I think probably not. If I'm going to be digging, I'll keep my cloak and then I'll put on pajamas.
Yeah.
I think
There's, like, old pajamas out in the house. Well, actually, it wouldn't be. What they'd probably have is a lot of like lingerie that you
Hot.
would be able to have.
Nice.
Because that's what's left over from the old days.
Yeah. What was Peridot doing?
Peridot was going to probably I feel like Peridot is both is a little bit confused and angry, so she wants to like focus on something that to keep herself busy. So she was going to use like her weaving background to try and make or like hem clothes for Lynn, or just like make clothes for Lynn. Something that involves sewing, using her hands, because like she's feeling frustrated, and she doesn't want to like go off and yell and be mad. So she needs to be productive.
So that's what Peridot's doing.
Yeah. It's helping find clothes for Lynn.
Okay.
Well, she goes off
weaving,
and does
getting
that.
stuff. Okay. So spending time, you can put together something that is it's a bit more to your taste as a porcelain old-timey doll. All right, then anything else?
Well, what did Ace want to do with the
Oh yeah,
body?
okay.
Are we
So
digging a?
yeah, Ace is gonna take the body, and if Nayland comes to help, she'll kind of see Ace trying to like lift the body, clearly struggling after a long day.
Let me help.
Thanks. I haven't quite thought about where I'm gonna bury it, or them, but I feel like I can find a nice opening somewhere in the woods.
After you.
And he'll begin carrying the corpse, probably just like a little bit off the property, bit closer to town, just because he's assuming it's someone from the town, and he'd like them to be as close to there as possible.
Ace,
What's up?
what happened to you after the pit?
Oh, I lost something that meant a lot to me, or I guess doesn't mean anything to me. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It was just an old picture.
Who was in the picture?
It was my parents. It was the last time I truly believed they would ever be there for me.
Oh. Were they your only family?
Only family I ever met. Neither of my parents ever had any siblings, at least none they ever cared to talk about. That being said, I can't think of more than 3 words I've ever had with my mom, and only conversations I ever had with my dad ended up at both of us punching each other. I usually would not win that.
Lovely.
Yeah, not a fun childhood. You'd think getting kidnapped would have been the worst thing to happen to me, but arguably the best.
Jeez.
Yeah, no, it's the picture is, we had finally convinced my parents to take me to an amusement park. And well, they were off doing whatever they do, probably trying to buy the place or strong arm someone into buying something they don't need or faulty products. I got taken. And that was the second to last time I ever saw my parents.
In the cave, you mentioned something about your grandfather. Is that who took you?
No, he died when I was really little. Like, younger than that. It's just an old memory. I never even met the guy before that day. How about yourself? You have family?
Yeah. My mom. We don't get along, though. I haven't seen her in years.
Well, that's something we can relate on. What happened?
We're just really different. I was a lot more like my dad, but he died. Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
My dad, he was like a medic. And when I was little and I'd get anxious, he'd let me use his stethoscope. And I could listen to his heartbeat. And it's funny using those things because the heart makes a lot more sound than you think. You think it's just boom, boom, boom. but it's more like lulub-de-dub, lulub-de-dub. And lately it's like, I don't know, I get this feeling. And I can hear my heart. Lulub-de-dub, lulub-de-dub, lulub-de-dub. And it just gets so loud, and then it's like hissing or like chugging. It just makes me so anxious, and I don't hear it when I'm around you, and I don't know what that's about, but it's a relief.
And he gets kind of like a warm smile on his face. He says, well, it's nice to know I've at least been able to help one person. But I have no idea why, to be honest. I've done my share of shitty things. It's not like I'm a shining example of who to be.
Ace, you've been really useful, actually. We would have died so many times without you. I don't know what you did in your past, but the person I'm seeing now is fine.
The person you're seeing now is a result of many mistakes.
Well, I guess in a sense then I'm glad you made some of them.
In a sense, I guess I am too. But I do really appreciate that. I've never really had anyone until Kelly, our first group, actually rely on me for anything. Kind of feels nice to be needed.
What was she like back then, Kelly?
Very similar to how she's acting now. Really insistent on going to the beach. That was a fun one. She had to participate in every single contest we ever came across, no matter what the prize was or how inadequately skilled we were for it. Yet somehow she won half of them, and without cheating, which really surprised me because I can't remember the last time I've won something without having to cheat my way through it. And yeah, she's just always kind of had a personality that kind of got the people we needed to on our side, and the ability to, chew out the people that we wanted to.
Yeah. It's one of her better qualities, but it's also her worst.
Oh, yeah. And, she's always just as entitled and self-important, but, that's also one of her best qualities.
It's nice that you wanted to take this grave, Ace.
Everybody deserves a proper burial. It's just something I've always believed.
Yeah. I think I agree.
And I know I can't do it for everybody I find or end up harming, but this one was a little too brutal for me.
Yeah. I think we should go back inside and get some sleep.
Probably. Before they go in, Ace is just gonna find like a nice fallen down log or like rock or something, and just take out his tools that he has and just begin chiseling into it, just like R.I.P. or just like some kind of headstone to put there. before going in.
Makes sense. And anything with Liza and Kelly?
Yeah, I think Kelly had been expecting the others to come upstairs, so when they didn't, she's kind of sitting there eating these cold beans, and after a moment, just kind of looks at Sally. Sally, can I tell you a story?
Yeah.
Okay. There was this person who did terrible things. They tormented people, made people feel bad, set people up.
Is this a story or is this your history? She knows about your past. You've told her before, so that's why she's
Okay,
asking.
fine. Yes, it's about me.
Okay, it's me,
I was just
Kelly. You don't have to
trying
hide
to be
anything.
poetic, okay?
No, but I like hearing about you and you.
Okay, fine. Esther, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm kind of glad she's gone.
I mean, it's kind of nice having you back to being just you, but brother's not glad.
Yeah, well, Esther has every right to hate me. Just so you know.
You said you bullied her before, right?
Yeah. That's putting it lightly. But, regardless. You've been really good to me. And for some reason, keep thinking I'm this awesome person and have had my back with all of my ideas, even when everybody else laughs at them or calls them dumb, or, well, they don't actually say the words, but, So I'm totally on board with, whatever you want to do here, but can I ask you, what did you feel when you heard all those souls?
Kelly, this is really weird. So you know how we all thought that Hey Lies asked that one dude that you told us about to help you out, right?
Right.
What happens if that person wasn't some heroic hero that's do these amazing good things and was just hey, do something interesting, help them out, make the story keep going, right? Would that still be a good idea to follow him?
No.
You sure?
No.
You all told me you would.
Well, I didn't say that.
No, I'm just saying the others, though.
Well, I mean, I think for some people it's just the only experience they've had with Mother has been her taking away all those gifts you had, the ones, that admittedly she gave to you. And so for them, it's really hard for them to separate her from the only thing they've seen her do, which was probably hurting their friend. And they just haven't seen another side to her. And I'm sure you've seen all sides to her.
No, there's really not many more sides to her. She's pretty dark.
Okay. Or that. And that,
She's really never showed me any compassion. So it was I do kind of feel a little afraid that but at the same time, it's a little awkward. Would you get a mom that's not your mom a Mother's Day gift? Do you just give them an I'm sorry card? No, down the road.
I mean, I just kind of always bought my mom something. Usually it was just pretty easy. Just something expensive. And I borrow the money from my dad. So
What if she's not my mom anymore? Because I'm not like following her like that anymore.
yeah, I don't know. I guess she's going to let you know what she wants.
I don't know. This whole thing is weird.
Yeah, and I just don't want you to like feel like you're alone or anything, because I don't know. Everybody seems pretty tired tonight. I don't know if they're actually going to talk to you, but I get the feeling that at some point people are probably going to want to talk about what happened, and so I just wanted to take the opportunity to talk to you first and just make sure
Is
you
it
knew
weird
that.
that I wanted to actually keep the souls and let them go the right way, but I didn't see a way of us surviving to do that.
I trust your judgment. I do. It doesn't make it right or wrong. It just, I think we've been put in some situations where we've had to make horrible decisions, and it wasn't fair that the decision had to fall upon you. And the truth is, I don't know what any of us would have done. I mean, we can all say what we would do, but you were actually put in the hot seat. And there is something I know about that. And so I just wanted you to know that I'm not mad at you. I'm not judging you for that. And I have your back. That was the point of the story I was going to share. It was going to be really poetic and awesome, but that was the point, was that you've been really supportive, and I want to be that for you.
Well, thank you, Kelly. She gives you a big hug. And I do gotta say one thing. If this new patron of mine, Matt, is still reading and likes to try new things like he says, at least it seems, I think bringing your mom back to life is totally something we should try to do.
Yeah, I'm actually wondering about if my letter I wrote is going to help with that.
What?
Oh, I wrote myself a letter.
I figured that's where you went.
Yeah. Just kind of trying to like warn me. I don't know, because now I'm wondering, does that mean, am I warning myself not to take the van trip, or am I warning myself not to become a member of the Blue Rose? I don't know.
Maybe you warn yourself not to get involved with Brad.
Well, at that point, I'd already been involved with Brad.
It's all his fault then.
I think so. Anyway, I'm sure the others are just, cooling off. Just, yeah. And as long as you're okay with Mother, then I'll be okay with it too.
Oh, I don't think me and Mom are on speaking terms anymore. See, that's the very confusing part. I don't know who I'm actually on speaking terms with. Like, when I talked to him, he answered when y'all said reach out to him.
Yeah, I don't know if we heard that or not, but if we did, he sounded really creepy.
I don't think you guys did, but yeah, his voice definitely. I don't know if it's maybe just this place brings the southern accent out of people.
Yeah, he was a lot more southern than you described.
Right? It was definitely not coffee shop worthy. No, it was definitely more like southern bar, seedy. Here's a beer, and yeah. But
gotcha.
He kind of told me to go along with what Mother and that dude wanted. And
Oh,
that's kind of why I did what I did. Like,
well, in that case, I guess they were both kind of in agreement, and it wasn't like you had much of a choice anyway.
I mean, it got me to save myself and keep you, so that was the good thing. But that's why it was weird at the end when Mom was like, make sure to bring me a Mother's Day gift. And I'm like, I don't even know if you're my mom now.
Well, we'll get her a really nice gift.
Like a breakup letter?
Well, maybe just something really expensive.
That she can break after reading it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she'll be mad. She gets mad a lot.
Yeah, I'm just worried she's going to want something more expensive than the souls.
No, I think those are pretty fine for now. I'm pretty sure our debt's cleared, at least, with that dude and her.
Yeah, I know we didn't pick them up, but I'm sure they're fine now.
Oh, you talking about Maymel and Darnell? I don't know what happened to them.
Yeah, I don't either. But they weren't part of the deal, right? So.
No.
That's good news. You want some cold beans?
I don't eat, but thank you. How are they?
Cold.
She like holds out her hand to be able to like do something with fire, but she still doesn't know if she has that power, so nothing happens. Sorry, I was gonna try to warm it up.
Oh my god, I have that ability. So she warms them using Hocus Pocus, because I just remember she has that.
That's cool.
You're muted, Matt.
Is that from Old God's Hocus Pocus?
No, that's a cantrip, I believe.
Okay. All right. So you might have edge of 2. Well, no, because it can't do edge with D&D stuff. So that would be 2 intellect points.
Oh, okay. Worth it.
To use the otherworldly magic.
Yep. Oh yeah, I'm almost dead at this point. Look for
Yeah,
sleep.
you should probably get some sleep.
For 10 hours, I agree. So she'll wait.
All right. So going to sleep.
As Lynn and Ace come in, Peridot kind of turns around and is like, "Here you go, Lynn." And it's like, it's basically a nightgown, but short. And there's been a lot more like ruffles like sewn into it that have no place on this whatsoever. Like there's ruffles around the neck, there's ruffles around the sleeves, there's at least 4 layers of ruffles like on like that bottom hem of it. And Peridot has gone through like 2 different colors of thread, so it's a little mismatched. But it's a dress.
While Peridot's like gushing over Naylin, Ace is just laughing and like and just like clapping for Peridot. It's like Peridot's work, trying to cheer her on.
Lynn takes the dress, and I think gets a little teary, and squints her eyes and clutches her head, and there's just this clanging. And it gets louder, and she holds her head.
Ace instantly stops laughing. I swear I wasn't laughing at you.
Are you okay?
Peridot, just leave me alone.
Okay. Um. Okay. And Peridot's kind of just like lost for words a bit. And she like gathers up her stuff and she scurries up upstairs. And I'm not sure if we're like all in one bedroom or not.
They're not going to let Ace be in that bedroom.
You're right. You're right.
However you want to. There's 3 or 4 bedrooms up there. What do you want to do?
Lynn will try running off to be by herself.
Okay. This isn't pushy enough to stop you. I'm gonna go see if they have anything to make a sandwich with. He just goes off to find the fridge or whatever equates to a fridge.
Amazing. Nope, there's not lunch meat available.
Yeah, I know. He inevitably probably just gets cold peas as well.
Yeah, there's a few more beans left.
Pornos in there.
He doesn't take like a bowl though. He just takes out like whatever the whole thing is being stored in and just starts eating from it.
All right. So Lynn finds herself by herself.
Sorry, real quick. He also leaves whatever cash he has from this entire venture in the fridge to make up for the
Amazing. And Lynn, you're in the room that looks out, and you can just see the light of a train going by. And hear it as though it's right with you.
I think this is the first time she realizes what that sound has been.
Just moves up towards Baker's Gap. Anything else tonight? All right. In that case, well, you can press this to 10 hour. Everything does not reset due to it being Old God specifically.
Oh yeah, I got a 6.
Oh.
All right. Just come to the morning. You can smell coffee and tea from down below the table. Whatever you'd like to do.
Ooh, yeah. Kelly's into that. So she tries to. Oh yeah, I guess Sally doesn't sleep. So Sally's probably just been sitting there the whole time.
Good morning, Kelly.
Oh, good morning. I guess the others never made it. We should probably go check on them.
I'm pretty sure I heard somebody slam my door last night.
Oh,
You guys can probably still hear Ace snoring in the other room.
I guess they were a lot more upset than I realized. But hey, let's go have breakfast.
Yeah. Let's go watch you guys eat.
You can make a game out of it. I'm just gonna make my way downstairs.
Okay.
That Ace was snoring when you were like in the room. He is somehow downstairs, like and ready before you.
The story was Peridot all along. No.
Morning, Ace.
Hey, you guys sleep well?
Nope.
No,
Sally
no.
doesn't sleep, but I slept well.
Were you comfortable sitting?
Kind of. It was awkward. She tosses and turns a lot, so I had to get up and move every little bit.
Sally, don't tell people that.
But it's true. I mean, being handcuffed to you while you like roll this way and then that way. Oh man. Where was that?
Last time I'll offer. Do you want me to unlock you?
You should have seen what happened to us with the last handcuffs, Ace.
Honestly, I'm really happy I didn't, considering everything that's gone on.
Is everybody else here?
Yeah, Lynn will come down in her frilly dress.
Oh,
That's a pretty dress.
yeah, it's quite lovely.
It's Peridot's handiwork. Ace will quickly interrupt.
Is she awake yet?
No. She's snoring upstairs. Or doll, she snores loud. But they don't even sleep, so that's the weird thing. She should be awake.
Ace cartoonishly whistling in the background.
So, I was thinking last night,
Oh,
once Peridot gets
message.
here. What?
So I will do 2 edge to send the message cantrip.
Oh,
And 2
sorry.
intellect. Peridot, where are you at?
Is Lynn still mad at me?
No, she's wearing your dress.
Does she seem mad?
No.
Okay. You hear a door open and then like little steps coming down the stairs and you just see a little face peek around the corner. Hi.
Good
Hi.
morning, Peridot.
Come have breakfast?
Peridot kind of like slinks on over.
I appreciate the dress. I'm sorry I snapped at you.
Yesterday was hard on everybody, I think.
What happened? Is everybody okay?
Man, it's just rough getting close to death. And then, you know, sacrificing souls to evade that death.
Hearing them scream as we walk on them to get ourselves to safety.
Okay. Yes, we all feel awful. I was thinking last night. Maybe it's time for us as a group to do something that we wouldn't ordinarily do. I thought that since we all initially came here to get away and to have a chance to relax and build a friendship together, that after the last day, with a lot of things going on and a lot of confusion going on, and a lot of feelings going all over the place, that maybe it would be a good idea if we all did something as a group to relieve some of that stress.
If Kelly's in, I'm in. It's not because I'm handcuffed.
I actually didn't come here to relieve stress or relax. I just got stuck here.
True. But still, since you're now part of the group, maybe after yesterday, okay, all cards laid out on the table here, guys. I've been feeling the last day like I've been kind of being treated a lot differently. And I realized after talking to Sally that maybe I'm acting differently. But you have to understand that I don't understand what I'm doing differently or what that even means. I'm trying, and it's hard, but I'm really trying. And I thought, hey, if I'm feeling this way, people might have other things going on after they fell in the pit, because a lot of people seem to be dealing with a lot right now, and maybe it wouldn't be such a terrible idea, especially if we're snapping at each other, or if we're having some misdirected anger, or if we are all kind of feeling kind of rotten about what happened yesterday, that maybe we could just, I don't know, take a mental break and just go and just do something to do some healing. Because I don't want to be a part of this group if we are just all of this tension. It's driving me crazy. Why am I the only one talking?
I second this.
I'm not gonna complain if we're gonna go somewhere relaxing, but from what you just said, wasn't this meant to be that, and it didn't end up well?
Exactly, which is why we need to rethink this game plan. I don't think if we're going forward and trying to fix something else in this world, we're going to be able to do it very effectively if we're all at each other's throats, or if we're not trusting each other, or if we feel like people are talking about us, or if we don't understand each other where we're coming from. You know? Am I the only one who feels this way?
No, camaraderie is a good thing.
Peridot, what do you think?
Last night, well, after we ended up handing over those souls to Mother and the Railroad Man anyway, I was a little bit upset because, well, I thought we weren't going to do that, but we ended up doing it anyway. But then the more I thought about it, well, we would have had to give them something to make them go away anyway, right? So there's that. And then, well, Kelly's been acting a little bit weird, and that's not her fault. And when we went through the ritual and gave stuff up to bind the seed up, y'all gave something up, and that has to make people upset and kind of feel like they've lost something, because you have. I originally thought leaving Nightfall Narrows and coming out into the world and going on grand adventures was going to be fun. But it's kind of scary. So if we're gonna, I don't know, do some kind of relaxing, healing break, I kind of think we do need it.
Nayland, but before you say anything, the day before yesterday, or maybe it was yesterday morning, I feel like we had a talk, and it was like we were on the same page. And then we had that major fight with that yellow flower. And ever since then, it's like we have been, I don't know how to describe it. And I don't want that. Doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel right. I realize you've been through a lot too. You had to give up something really important to you. And I think that's a burden that maybe no one has even asked you about. And I kind of feel really guilty now for not asking you about it. But you don't have to like go through it alone. I want you to be a part of the team. Or everybody keeps mentioning like the old Kelly. Well, I want the old Lynn, or whatever that even means. I don't know.
Can I talk now?
Yeah, sorry.
I don't think it was the yellow hunger that did it. I think the railroad man is in my head, and I think I'm putting everybody in danger being here. And then she covers her mouth.
And that's what we're in for tonight.
Holy shit!
Cool.
Love it.